kind of spoke about how being in tech is also similar to being a game, like a game, where you're starting your PS2, and then the game plays. You get the intro, and then when you start the game, there's a whole point where you have to decide, okay, who's your character? Now, every character has their certain skills where it's like they have this much punching, they have this much stamina, they have this much speed. And then you can select that person. But after you select them, they have a story mode. There's like a whole explanation of their why they're doing the entire thing they're doing. Why do they play this game? Why are they in this game? Like for FIFA, when you create your character, for some reason, they're always playing in the park with their friends, or their mom is showing them a picture of he used to play soccer when he was young, it was always great. And then you see their story. And it kind of just reflects as a tech person where you need to have your why, but it does not apply to tech alone, but other things as a whole. There has to be a why to why you do what you do. Whether it's joy, whether it's money, whether it's helping people, there's a reason to do why you do what you do. And then after that, there's a point where you're gonna have to face a challenge or a boss, where you're gonna have to, he's gonna kick you down, you're gonna lose multiple times. And it's almost expected that you're gonna take a loss, but with games, it's expected. So when you lose, you don't hold it against, yes, you might be angry you lost, but you don't make it define you as if you suck or whatever. You're like, okay, let me try again. But we should have that same perspective of life where not everything you try, you're gonna be good at. There'll be a time where you'll try to bake a cake. Like you said, it'll taste whack. Your family will laugh at you. They're like, you put too much salt or you didn't put enough. People will laugh at you, hey, you take it, you suck. You take the L and you move on. You might try to code something, it crashes. You spend nights, it's not working, and then someone just shows you, oh, you did this wrong. You take your L and you learn. But there's always things along the way that you'll have to learn and pick up. And then another thing is there'll be tools or things you'll pick up along the way. You'll play you see these games like World of Warcraft, there's all these magic games. After you beat someone, you pick up something like, oh, this helps you. It gives you 5 XP, it gives you 100 health. It doesn't matter in the moment. But as you go along the game, you realize that the things that used to kill you before, now you're killing them a lot easier, which can come to the challenges you might face at first. You might suffer with public speaking, but now all of a sudden you're not as afraid to talk to maybe 5 people to 10, not to 20. And then at the end, the most important thing is the most important boss you'll have to beat is yourself, because throughout the game, you're fighting other bosses, but at the end of the day, you're going to have to defeat yourself repeatedly.